round. One-on-one.
Time to select a stage.
I'm straight to the top like a rocket ship. Yeah. You know I walk the world, not just talking it. Focused on my mission and I'm locking in. Yeah. It's my shine, nobody blocking it. Yeah. Picture me with a crown and a smile. All the things I've been through, I'm alive. Yeah, it might sound crazy, but I know it. I gotta keep going. On and I don't stop. Cause you know I'm for my damn fall. So let them pray for my damn fall. Cause I know I'm gonna make it. The crown is for the taking. I said I know I'm gonna make it. To the top like a rocket ship. Yeah. You know I walk the world, not just talking it. Focused on my mission and I'm locking in. Yeah. It's my shine, nobody blocking it. Yeah.
The scene is set. Who's gonna be in the starring role?
Gotta make my own highlights. It's time to heat up for the fight of my life.
All right, let's get it.
All right, I'm ready. Brought till I fall, boy. Give it my all, boy.
Open those shutters. We're ready to fight.
I'm ready for a fight when it's on its own. I'm charging like a bull when it's on its own.
Our fighters are pumping themselves up and are raring to go. Who's going to come out on top in this fight?
Let me have some fun.
Round one. Fight.
Here we go. What are these fighters going to do? Player one pushes the opponent into the corner. Buys some time by driving them into the corner. And now they can create some big chances to do damage here. Neither of them willing to back off here. Both fighters have used up a generous amount of drive already. Yet, player one may have taken the first round, but you can be sure that there will be adjustments on both sides.
Round two. Fight.
They go for the forward jump to start the round, looking to make something happen. Low heavy. Hits up some damage with a long reaching attack. Projectile to try and change the situation. Okay, they trade hits. Nice solid counter. They're being absolutely... Oh! Brushes that off and keeps going. But brings out the super art. How is it going to work out for them? Player two turned this right around with that super. Going in, Oh God, this is tense. Scrapping it out up close. Takes in the throw. It's tied at 1-1. Will we see our fighters kick it into high gear?
Round 3. Fight.
Brushes that off and keeps going. They both showed their hands a little bit, so they must be thinking of a counter. That attack landed for a counter hit. They'll have to decide how to follow up. Player 1 chases them down. Huge opportunity here with no way to backdash out of danger. Player 1 doesn't have a lot of drive gauge to play with. Not a good thing. How much damage can they deal before the opponent's drive gauge replenishes? Throws them to negate the block. Will this super art connect? The super hits, and this looks like it's gonna kill. There it is! They knew it'd be enough. Player 1 is 1 win away from winning this fight. Can they hang on?
Round 4. Fight.
Immediate jump in. They've both showed their hands a little bit, so they must be thinking of a counter. Player 1 has them springs forward with the drive rush. Closes the distance. Player 2 is working with a better gauge. What can they do? Brushes that off and keeps going. Good instinct suspense, experiencing burnout. Rising uppercut. Drops for the critical art. Gets the critical. Even when the chips are down, they're still looking for a play to take this fight. Now they gotta think of a follow-up. What now? Player 1 can't. The drive impact doesn't work. Closing moments of the match. One hits and whiffs. They're wide open. Charges up the what a finish. Gotta hand it to both of our fighters. They put on a real clinic for us.
Round 1.
They're still hungry. Both sides stepping up for the rematch. They were expecting that drive impact. Holds out with the block. Below heavy hits. Picks up some damage with a long reaching attack. Blocks the jump in. Uncomfortable space here. Can they clip each other on the edge? Neither fighter can force the other to give up even an inch. Absorbs the attack and fires back. Takes the chance to hurt him. Taking stock. Player 2 is maintaining the corner position for some juicy damage. Heading into the end game now, it's getting tense. They gotta take advantage of this drive differential. Gotta be careful not to whip at this KO. Player 2 will be able to concentrate a little better with the first round in the bag.
Round 2. Fight.
Fires off in overdrive. Beginning of the round. What will our fighters do? Player 1 has a slight life lead that they may sit on. Time to sit on the lead. Super on deck for both fighters. Expect to see some fireworks. Adds on a bit extra to that to make sure the opponent walks away with a full plate. Plenty of space between the fighters. What will be their approach? Gets the parry in and adds some pressure. Player 1, KO. Both fighters have claimed a round each. Who will get to match point first?
Round 3. Fight.
Uh-oh. Falls short. Tagging on a super art here to turn up the heat. Goes for the fireball. Big opening ready to be taken advantage of after that parry. Goes for the super art? Both fighters may be looking to risk going in with an empty SA gauge so they can fill it quickly. Player 1 is going to have a hard time managing their drive now. How much damage can they deal before the opponent's drive gauge replenishes? Player 2 creates a good corner opportunity. Throws them to negate the block. Both fighters into Hadouken. That's not gonna hit. Player 1 has depleted their drive gauge. In there. Player 1 is 1 win away from winning this fight. Can they hang on?
Round 4. Fight.
Sandblast. Who's going to start things off? Ooh, lands a rising uppercut. Still scrapping for control of the space. Dashes. Showing some real tenacity. Ups the damage on that by opting to go for the overdrive arc. Player 1 will look to apply pressure here, experiencing burnout. Life lead is there, but still anyone goes for the Shin Hashogeki. What a finish! Player 1 brings it home. Let's see if they can build themselves a streak.
Round 1.
Right back into the rematch. We ain't even close to done yet. The combo's there. What's going to follow the combo? Side switch. Now they're on the defensive. Player 2 has the life lead. Time to sit on the lead. The quarter makes it hard to escape. What'll be the setup here? At this range, many attacks can connect if you stick something out. The neutral game is very important. Holds out with the block. Player 1 can't let their drive gauge run out. They need to find a way to reset the situation. This is turning out to be a complete war. This is a critical point of the round where they just need to go for it. Oh, says no glove tap to close it. Player 1 will be able to concentrate a little better with the first round in the bag.
Round 2. Fight.
Misses the drive impact. Beginning of the round. What will our fighters do? Down to the wire. Punishes that ill-timed attack with a drive impact. Very bad choice there. Punishes there with a drive impact. Really laying on the pressure. Sticks the jump in. Super on deck eats it up with a combo into super. Brings out the level 3 super. When you go for it, you gotta go big. Got a ton of damage off that opening. Can they do it again? Nice. Sees the combo through and takes the round. It's tied at 1-1. Will we see our fighters kick it into high gear?
Round 3. Fight.
Throws them to negate the block. Goes for the throw. Steps in for the throw. Player 2 has a slight life lead that they may sit on. What's their game plan here at this critical stage? Does a good job of pushing back. Gets out of the corner and creates some distance. Good job blocking the jump in. They're showing us just how patient they can be. Grabs them. Knockdown. In a dire situation, they can't afford any mistakes. Both fighters planning something? Each hit off for the critical. Wraps it up with a decisive combo. Player 1 is one win away from winning this fight. Can they hang on?
Round 4. Fight.
Shows the medium kick. Who's going to start things off? Throws them to negate the block. Takes advantage of the hesitation and gets some good damage in return. Player 2 is in a pretty good situation with a meter advantage. What separates the good from the great in this game is smart gauge management. Denied! Gotta be careful not to whiff at this range. The fighters return to the middle of the stage. Knockdown! Here comes the mix-up. Going on the offensive? Player 2 has the deck stacked against. What a finish! Player 1 brings it home. Let's see if they can build themselves a streak.
Fighting round. 1-on-1.
What stage will they choose? Now that we know our stage, it's time to select the characters.
I'm like a diamond, I shine under pressure. But life's been trying me, I learned all my lessons. I'm ready.
All right, let's get it.
Our fighters have chosen their characters. The battle is just seconds away.
When it's all said and done, they gon' call me a legend. I love to break bread, but I'd rather break records.
looks like these two have more beef than a Philly cheesesteak.
Let us begin.
Let me have some fun.
Round one. Fight.
Here we go. What are these fighters going to do? Low kicks are a no-go. Okay, we're in the early stages of the round. The throw hits. Now the fun begins. Knockdown. Still slugging it out here. Backs them into the corner. Buy some time by driving them into the corner. And now they can create some big chances to do damage here. Whiffs the throw. Nice drive impact. Sends them connecting to Heaven's Wi-Fi. Good sense to let it rip. Player one is off to a good start and wins the first round. They'll want to keep dictating the pace of this match. What are both fighters plotting? Whoa, hold on. It's not over. Lots of aggression from both sides. All right, what's coming up next? Player two is going to have a hard time managing their drive now. But takes a big gamble and rips out a raw super. Checks him with a projectile. Player two is working with a less than ideal drive gauge. They'll need to be very careful here. Perfect parry to stop him. Time to go on the offensive. They gotta hit them with a stopping bomb. Bends the meter, hoping for a good return. Are they thinking about how to steal this round? Wrong critical. What's gonna happen? A clean KO. Nice meter awareness. KO. Player one is winning with the greatest of ease.
Round three. Fight.
Immediate jumping. This round is so important. You can feel the intensity in the air. Get out of there with the backdash. Still drive rush to keep it going. Closes the distance. Dashes. Blocking that drive impact isn't going to work. They trade hits. Springs forward with the drive rush. Connects with the throw. The overhead. Back sets up with the jump in. Oh my God, what's gonna happen? What are they gonna do? Kick out of nowhere. Player one gets the win in a convincing fashion.
Round one.
It's not over yet. Best believe it's time for that run back. Creates an opening with a low heavy. Get right in there. The quarter makes it hard to escape. What'll be the setup here? Knockdown. That drive impact doesn't get through. Hold your breath. Perfect execution and gameplay nets our fighter a perfect round. Player one is off to a good start and wins the first round. They'll want to keep dictating the pace of this match. What are both fighters plotting? Takes the chance to hurt him. Decent damage. What's next? Throws him. What's next? Taking stock. The comeback's gonna be tough now. Can they do it? Takes a trip. Neither of them willing to back off here. Gets the KO. Still lots of time left in this match. You could say that the real fight is about to start.
Round three. Fight.
Doesn't even bother with the curtsy before going in with a drive impact. They are raring to go. It's the start of the round. How will they start their approach? Absorbs the attack and fires back. Super on deck for both fighters. Expect to see some fireworks. Meter management is going to be a huge factor. Player two doesn't have a lot of drive gauge to play with. Not a good thing. Knockdown. Connects with medium kick. Shoots off a fireball up close. Keeping them away. Time's the only thing moving here. Both sides have the super gauge max and ready to rip. Oh, they're in the corner. And a super. Nice. Sees the combo through and takes the round. Player two is one win away from winning this fight. Can they hang on?
Round four. Fight.
There's an overdrive arc. This round is so important. You can feel the intensity in the air. Adds a little super juice into this combo for more damage. How's this round going to... Ooh, lands a rising uppercut. Player 2 holding on to that corner advantage. Still scrapping for control of the gut punch. Player finishes things off with authority with that big punish counter. That was a clinic on how a solid neutral game wins matches.
Round 1. Fight.
Right back into the rematch. We ain't even close to done yet. Decides to spend the meter to open up some more chances. Denies the jumping attack with a jumping attack of their own. Player 1 with the life lead. Can they exploit this advantage? On dangerous turf. Easy to get tagged at this range. Player 1 creates a good corner opportunity. Down to the wire. Can they convert this punish counter opportunity into something? Knockdown. Throws them to negate the block. Life lead opens up. Player 1 has depleted their drive gauge, but they are still within range to whip. Fires off the cheap KO. Player 1 will be able to concentrate a little better with the first round in the bag.
Round 2. Fight.
Steps back to start things off. How will they take advantage of everything that's happened up until now? Throws him down. Strikes back with the drive impact. Uh-oh. Falls short. Whipping a drive impact opens a huge window to get punished. Absorbs the attack and fires back. The quarter makes it hard to escape. What'll be the setup here? Adds a little super juice into this combo for more damage. Brings out the level 3 super. When you go for it, you gotta go big. Got a ton of... This Shin Hashogaki is gonna sting! Going in? Life lead KO! Player 2 is making this look so easy.
Round 3. Fight.
Sandblast! The next round is beginning. What's gonna happen now? Shows a medium kick. Blossom! Springs forward with the drive rush. Closes the distance. Gets the combo. Scrapping it out up close. A quick breather. Player 2? Ooh, what's this? What's gonna happen? Digs in deep to get that drive in. Vulcan blast! Oh, here we go. Just closes it out. I smell a comeback in the works.
Not bad.
Round 4. Fight.
The opening on that impact. Will they take it? Jumps in. Player 1 can build off this lead. There's still a lot of fighting to be had. It's anyone's match. Fires off the Shinku Hadouken. Both fighters planning something? Sandblast. Long-range fireball to break the silence. Looking for a chance. Doing some quick planning. This Shin Hashogaki is gonna sting. KO. Player 1 took no time to finish that fight.
Fighting ground. 1-on-1.
Next up, stage selection. Our stage has been decided. Next up are the characters.
Gotta make my own highlights. It's time to heat up.
All right, I'm ready.
My life, show 'em what I got, 'cause you know it's my time. Drop till I fall, boy. Give it my all, boy. Got me feeling like
All right, let's get it.
Open those shutters. We're ready to fight.
I'm ready for a fight when it's on, it's on. I'm charging like a bull when it's on, it's on.
Our fighters are ready to get down to it, so let's start the match and see what these warriors are capable of.
Let us begin.
Let me have some fun.
Round one. Fight.
Here we go. What are these fighters going to do? Blocks the jump in. They gotta escape from the corner before the pressure builds up. They've got nowhere to run now that they're in the corner. Player 2 is going to have a hard time managing their drive now. Limited resources at hand right now. Forward throw, not letting them out of the corner. Burnout is
They can't squander this punish counter chance.
taking stock. Player 1 in trouble with no KO. Player 1
We'll be able to concentrate a little better with the first round in the bag.
Round two. Fight.
a brave forward jump there to start. How will this round turn out? Player 1 creates a good corner opportunity. Huge opportunity here with no way to backdash out of danger. Throws them to negate the block. Both sides have the super and a super activation. Looking to score some juicy damage. Brings out the level 3 super. When you go for it, you gotta go big. Life lead is there, but still anyone's game. KO. Both fighters have claimed a round each. Who will get to match point first?
Round 3. Fight.
Grabs them. They hit each other. Still slugging it out here. Now they get pushed into the corner, or it's going to be very difficult to escape. Keeping them in the corner will only produce more damage opportunities. Uses a fireball to try and establish their pace. Both fighters are trying to decide their next move. Roughing up the body. A quick breather.
Ooh, lands a rising uppercut.
The super doesn't hit. Who will capitalize on an opening in there? Player 1 is one win away from winning this fight. Can they hang on?
Round 4. Fight.
Immediate jumping. Who's going to start things off? Keeping them away. Drive rush to keep it going. The properties that attacks get from a drive rush make them a great tool for creating chances like that. Player 2 is in a pretty good situation.
Just goes for it at this range.
Connects with medium kick. Oh, what's this?
There's the impact.
Not letting that go unpunished. Player 1 will have to deal with this dangerous bout of burnout for a while. Both of our combatants are cooking up something. So, what's next?
Tries to bait out a reaction to a fireball.
Jumps in, throws them. Breaks the block with a throw. What are they gonna do? Awesome! Player 1
Needs to take advantage of this gauge.
finds the target. Player 2 corrects them.
Perfect flash, turning it right up.
That combo finishes it.
The fighters have matched each other blow for blow.
Not
This fight
bad.
will be decided in this final round.
Final round. Fight.
Who's going to steal this win? Zones with the fireball. Both fighters look to set things up as they continue to jostle for position. Player 1 is working with a better gauge. What can they do with it? What separates the good from the great in this game is smart gauge management. Finds the target. Both fighters planning something? They're taking a step back to slow down the pace. Out of range. Relatively safe. Drops them. With the solar plexus strike. Escapes the corner. What now? Checks with a sandblast. Shakes things up with a fireball. Somehow manages to block the excellent block. Noticeable life lead. Is a comeback still possible?
Time to make them damage. Golden blast. Will this change the round? Crowns them from above.
Oh, it's enough? Player 2 is gonna be watching replays for this one for a while. They really took it down to the wire.
Round 1.
It's not over yet. Best believe it's time for that run back. Medium kick into. Picks up the counter. This is going to be huge. Player 1 will look to apply pressure here. All right, what's coming up next? Throws them to start the corner pressure. Taking stock. Player 2 is maintaining the corner position for some juicy damage. Absorbs the attack and fires back. Takes a trip.
Can they create a
Gets some. Player 2 will be able to concentrate a little better with the first round in the bag.
Round 2. Fight.
A brave forward jump there to start. Blocks the jump in. Denies the jumping attack with a jumping attack of their own. Throws him down. Steps in for the throw. The super armor does its job. Takes him all the way to the corner with that. All right, what's coming up next? Player 2 is maintaining the corner. Oh! Super on deck for both fighters. Expect to see some fireworks. And a super activation. Looking to score some juicy damage. Oh, it looks like this will be enough damage for the kill. Player 1 is making this look so easy.
Round 3. Fight.
Goes for it all, but just misses. Big opening ready to be taken advantage of after that parry. Goes to the overdrive. Brushes that off and keeps going. Player 2 will look to apply pressure here. Big chance here to do some damage if they can keep the corner pressure up. Player 1 is in a pretty good situation with a meter advantage.
No escape.
What separates the good from the great in this game is smart gauge management. Risky off for the critical art.
Slices the gastrointestinal tract. Where you put that energy and whooping ass to work.
This is the path I am sure.
Any mistake here is gonna be fatal. What's it gonna be? Both of them back off. They may be prepared. Tries it back, misses. Closes it out. Player 2 is a force to be reckoned with.
Round 1.
They're still hungry. Both sides stepping up for the rematch. Barely blocks the jump in.
Ooh, lands a rising uppercut.
Down to the wire. They can open up this round big by converting this punish counter. That's how you capitalize on an opponent's mistake. Get the punish counter by waiting for the opponent to whiff an attack and then strike without hesitation. Player 1 in that dangerous burnout state. Adds on a bit extra to that to make sure the opponent walks away with a full pressure. Gets him. Player 2 is off to a good start and wins the first round. They'll want to keep dictating the pace of this match.
Round 2. Fight.
Goes with a projectile for their opening shot. Stands firm and blocks the drive impact. Forcefully closes the gap. Throws them to negate the block. What's their game plan here at this critical stage? That's some big juicy damage on that counter hit. Player 1 chases them down. Heading into the end game now. It's getting tense. Burnout activates. Next hit will end the round. Doing some KO. Both fighters have claimed a round each. Who will get to match point first?
Round 3. Fight.
A brave forward jump there to start. Beginning of the round. What will our fighters do? Checks with the projectile. You know their fireball game is solid because they're only throwing it when their opponent can't jump them. The level 3 super, looking to make them feel it.
Yo, you good?
Player 2 chases them down. Sticks the combo. What's their game plan here at this critical stage? Life lead opens up. Opts for the throw to close it out. Player 2 is one win away from winning this fight. Can they hang on?
Round 4. Fight.
Where you going?
Nice block on the overhead. Connects with medium kick. Sees it coming and blocks it out. Uses the impact to shave off some of their drive gauge. Medium kick hits. Picks up the counter. This is going to be huge. Their spacing is so on point now. But who's gonna blink first? Ooh, brushes that off and keeps going. Player 2 can't use any drive moves without burning out. It's a good spot to use the super. Oh, is this it? Or are they still in this? Hanging by a thread! Just need one final, a daring impact to wrap up the round! The fighters have matched each other blow for blow. This fight will be decided in this final round. Fires a blast! Looks like they want to put a new spin on things with that fireball. Oh! Putting the cherry on top! Spends it all on the super! Not shy one bit about it!
Yo, you good?
This is going to hurt! The low! Okay, goes airborne! They shoot their shot! Taps them on the dome! What's next? A real test of nerves here! Impact squashed! Crowns them from above! No heavy! What will be the follow-up here? This is a critical moment! What are they gonna do? Player 2 is in a very good spot now! Are you serious? That comeback was unreal! We just saw this fighter play out of their goddamn mind there!
Fighting round. 1-on-1.
Time to select a stage.
Training room.
Are they going to go with their main character?
Earn my stripes 'cause you know I'm do or die with this. Journey started young, super hard-headed. I'm ready.
Both sides ready to roll, and we're getting into the match.
I'm ready for a fight when it's on, it's on. I'm charging like a bull when it's on, it's on.
We're in for something special right here, right now.
Let us begin.
Let me have some fun.
Round 1. Fight.
Let's see what they try to do here in the first round. Opts for the throw. Starts off zoning with fireballs. Charges in with authority. Player 1 creates a good corner opportunity. Solid throw tag. Down to the wire.
My turn.
Heading into the end game now. It's getting tense. Gets him. Player 1 picks up the first round. It's still anyone's fight, so they can't get complacent here.
Round 2. Fight.
A brave forward jump there to start. Beginning of the round. What will our fighters do? Player 2 pushes the opponent into the corner. Huge opportunity here with no way to backdash out of danger. Neither of them willing to back off here. Big opening ready to be taken advantage of after that parry. Amazing read to flash the parry just in time to catch the attack. Medium kick hits. Sand blast. And a super activation. Looking to score some juicy damage. The super hits, and this looks like it's gonna kill. Takes one back. Both sides bringing it now.
Round 3. Fight.
Misses the drive impact. Goes for the throw. Lots of aggression from both sides. Player 1 will want to take advantage of their meter lead while they have it. With this kind of gauge gap, they'll want to think about when to use it and not be trigger happy. Goes for a projectile to try and change the pace. Fireballs are risky, but if the opponent doesn't jump, they're one of the best ground game tools. There's space to make something happen here, and neither fighter looks willing to back down. Takes a trip. And they create an opportunity for themselves to finish this thing off with authority with that big, big punish counter. Player one is one win away from winning this fight. Can they hang on? Brushes that off and keeps going. Are we going to see some fireworks here? Grabs him. That throw did some good damage. That combo did decent damage. Jump? You've got to be mindful of reach and jump ins at this range. Full SA meters on deck for both sides. This could be over soon. Player two will look to apply pressure here. Drive gauge on deck. Arnold passes out the gauge right there. This is going to hit for a critical art. You gotta imagine that this is not only gonna wreck their life bar, but also their nerves. Fires a blast. Finds the target. Looking for a hole. Opts for the critical art. This is gonna kill. No doubt about it. What a finish! This match ain't over yet.
Final round. Fight.
This is it. Who's a good decision with that throw? Medium kick hits him with a stopping block. Taking shots out of each other here. Okay, here we go. Nice fireball. Both fighters are down to half life. Wrecks them. Nails it. What's this Chico Huddle gonna do? Amazing. What are you jumping in for? Player one really had to fight for that one. No shortage of drama.
Round one.
It's not over yet. Best believe it's time for that rundown. Awesome. Medium kick hit. Goes to the overdrive. Both fighters want to establish themselves early on. Plenty of time left. How's the match going to play out? Player two pushes the opponent into the corner. Buys some time by driving them into the corner. And now they can create some big chances to do damage here. They get the distance they want. Let's see their approach. The fighters take a step back to reassess. Time for a new game plan. Player two is maintaining the corner position for some juicy damage. Goes for a projectile to try and change the pace. The super armor does its job. Holds out with the block. Oh, easy tech. Player two can't use any more drive without burning out. Fires off the Shinku Hadouken. Going in, not much drive gauge to work with for both. KO. Player one wins the first round, but they'll need to stick to their game plan in order to win.
Round two. Fight.
How will they take advantage of everything that's happened up until now? Player two pushes the opponent into the corner. Keeping them in the corner will only produce more damage opportunities. They're being absolutely relentless with this fireball pressure in the corner. Throws out the fireball to check them. This is the perfect range to reach out and tag them with something. Throws them to negate the block. Blake adds a little super juice into this combo for more damage. Somehow pushes back all the way to center stage. Next hit will end the round. Awesome! Heading into the... Were they baiting them into that? Decides to spend the meter to open up some more chances. Projectile to try and change the situation. You've got to be mindful of reach and jump ins at this range. There's the impact! Not letting that go unpunished. Player one can't afford mistakes without that drive gauge. A critical situation for both fighters. Comes from behind to pick up the win. They took advantage of every chance. Player one straight up put their opponent on a post. Where you go? The next round is beginning. What's gonna happen now? Projectile to try and change the situation. You know their fireball game is solid, but they're only throwing it when their opponent can't jump. Player 1
lands a rising uppercut.
Player 2 is working, brushes that off and keeps going. Dashes. Jumps. Overhead. Oh, the throw connects. Oh, God, this is tense. There's an overdrive shorty.
Crashes out the cage right there.
This is gonna kill. No doubt about it.
Flatline zone.
I smell a comeback in the works.
Round 4. Fight!
Shows a medium kick. Are we going to see some fireworks here? Projectile to try and change the situation. Fireballs are risky, but if the opponent doesn't jump, they're one of the best ground game tools. The super doesn't hit. Player 2 blocking that drive impact isn't going to work. Now that's how you use an impact. Player 2 hits them with a stop and pop. Player 2 will need to play it conservative until their drive refreshes. Both fighters planning for experiencing burnout. Player 1 in dire straits with burnout. Awesome. Looking for a chance.
Lands a rising uppercut.
Can they create an opportunity for themselves to closes it out? This match ain't over yet.
Not bad.
Fight! Round! Fight!
Check with a sandball. Long-range fireball to break the silence. Fires without warning. That feeling out phases reads the jump in perfectly. Both fighters planning something. Connects with medium kick. Oh, they're in the corner now. No running away.
Choose their shot. Hit that with confidence. Vulcan blast. Will this change the round? Crowns them from above.
Low heavy, but no go. Uses their drive gauge. Wrecks them.
Looking flush that off.
There's a burnout. Blocks the low kick. They were sitting on their meter for this.
That's how you close it out.
What a beast.
Player 1 comes out on top of that fierce battle. Talk about a show. That match had it all.
It's not over yet. Let's believe it's time for that win back. Looks like they want to put a nuke set up with the jump in.
Took him to the corner in a flash.
They've got nowhere to run now that they're in the corner. Neither of them willing to back off here. Throws them to negate the block. Knockdown. Player 1 is almost dead, but some clutch drive moves and a few KO. Player 2 may have taken the first round, but you can be sure that there will be adjustments on both sides.
Round 2. Fight!
A brave forward jump there to start. Great block on that ambiguous cross-up. Fires off an overdrive bar. Adding that to the mix will change the pace of the match and keep the opponent on their toes. What's their game plan here at this critical stage? Blocks the jump in. Player 1 needs to use what little drive they have left effectively. A depleted drive gauge will really limit their options here. Smart meter management is one of the keys to winning, so they'll have to keep tabs on that if they want to win this match. Jumps in. Opts to spend the super meter here. Low on life, but not low in spirits as the critical art comes into play. This could shift things in the match drastically. Both fighters planning something? KO! It's tied at 1-1. Will we see our fighters kick it into high gear?
Round 3. Fight!
Everything up until now, and everything from here on out, is so vital. Player 1 pushes the opponent into the corner. Huge opportunity here with no way to backdash out of danger. Player 1 has the meter lead. With this kind of age gap, they'll want to think about when to use it and not be trigger happy. Solid combo. Heading into the end game now, it's getting tense.
Lands a rising uppercut.
Oh God, this is tense. Somehow pushes back all the...
There's the impact.
KO. Player one is one win away from winning this fight. Can they hang on?
Round 4. Fight.
Immediate jumping. Throws a fireball. Jumps up. Side switch in the corner. Avoids getting cornered. Both fighters have a full super meter on deck. Rising uppercut. Breaks the block with a throw. Going in. Their will to win is really being tested here. What'll happen here? Life lead is there, but still anyone's game. Looking for a hole. Jump. Closes it out. The fighters have matched each other blow for blow. This fight will be decided in this final round.
Fight.
The overhead denied.
Hey, now, where you going?
Both fighters are standing firm with plenty of health remaining. They're waiting for the opportunity to bust this match wide open.
Takes him down with a tail right. Time for the ground and pound.
Yo, you good?
Player one needs to take advantage of this cage disparity. Going in. Getting up close and personal.
Where you go? Getting it all on the drive rush.
Seeing a Shogeki to push forward. Nice fireball. This is charges up the... They are done. Player one made some smart moves there. Great game.
Fighting ground. 1-on-1.
Next up, stage selection.
Ginyu Temple.
Are they going to go with their main character?
Rivalist, heroic as a tiger is. Earn my stripes 'cause you know I'm doing good with this. Journey started young, I'm ready. Super hard. All right, let's get
Our fighters have chosen their characters. The battle is just seconds away.
I'm ready for a fight when it's on, it's on. I'm charging like a bull when it's on, it's on.
They're all fired up. We're almost underway.
Let us begin.
Let me have some fun.
Round 1. Fight.
Here we go. What are these fighters going to do? Blocks the jump in. Very nice anti-air there. They read their opponent like a book. Solid anti-air will shut down the opponent's air game and make it much harder to jump in. Player one creates a good corner opportunity. Taking stock. Big counter. Player two is in a tight spot right now. Throws them to negate the block. All right, what's coming up next? KO. Player one is off to a good start and wins the first round. They'll want to keep dictating the pace of this match.
Round 2. Fight.
Steps back to start things off. Beginning of the round. What will our fighters do? Neither of them willing to back off here. Well, they managed to escape the corner, but they hold your breath. Can they convert this punish counter opportunity into something? Punish is there with the drive impact, really laying on the pressure. Throws them. What's next? Taking stock. Overdrive a Shogeki for more damage. Still slugging it out at this range. All right, what's coming up next? Blossom! Player two will look to apply pressure here. Closing moments of the match. One hit's gonna do it. I can't keep track of these corner switches. A thunderous drive impact to close the round. It's tied at 1-1. Will we see our fighters kick it into high gear?
Round 3. Fight.
Blocks the low heavy. Beginning of the round. Brings out the super art. How is this gonna work out for them? Brings out the level 3 super. When you go for it, you gotta go big. Can't tech the throw? The super armor does its job. Player 1 has a definite escape plan. Oh! Takes him all the way to the corner with that. Opts to spend the super meter here. Feeling the second wind blowing in as the critical art goes for the slicing dice to make everything so nice. Heading into the end game now, it's getting tense. In there! Player 2 is one win away from winning this fight. Can they hang on?
Round 4. Fight.
Tries to set the tone with that charging attack. Holds out with the block. Sandblast! Whiff the impact. You do not want to whiff an impact. Player 1 needs to use the threat of the corner here. Goes for the fireball, which is very strong at this range. Super clutch corner swing. This is gonna be bad news. The path to a win looks very tough here, and I don't know if they can hold out. Life lead is there, but still anyone's game. Can they? This is gonna hurt. Player 2 with the rhythm owning that space. Closes it out. The fighters have matched each other blow for blow. This fight will be decided in this final round.
Final round. Fight.
Fires a blast. Nice fireball. And whip. They're wide open. Player 1 can't let this simmer. They gotta start cooking. Big chance here to do some damage if they can keep the corner pressure up. Find the target. A rare chance here. They gotta do something. What's next? Are they going overhead? Excellent read. Put the exclamation point on that with an OC. Wrecks them. Flatlines them. Player 1 gets the win in a convincing fashion.
Round 1.
It's not over yet. Best believe it's time for that run back. Player 2, there's a wall slide. They can't do anything now. You want to avoid blocking a drive impact near the corner because it'll result in a big wall splat even on block. Throw misses. All right, what's coming up next?
How's this?
And the throw ends the round. Player 2 may have taken the first round, but you can be sure that there will be adjustments on both sides.
Round 2. Fight.
Goes with a projectile for their opening shot. Shoots off a projectile from downtown to check their approach. Jump in, finds the mark. Spends a little drive gauge here to go on the offensive. On dangerous turf. Easy to get tagged at this range. That's some big juicy damage on that counter hit. Player 1 has the life advantage. There's still a lot of fighting to be had. It's anyone's match. They're jostling for the dominant position in the corner. Gets out of the corner. Player 1 creates a good corner opportunity. Shoots off a fireball up close. The low heavy is brushes that off and keeps going. Uses their drive to match. It's a good spot. Ends the round with a sick combo. Amazing. Still lots of time left in this match. You could say that the real fight is about to start.
Round 3. Fight.
Quick on the draw. Really going for it. What are both fighters plotting? Can't tech the throw? Good work staying in throw range there. Grabs him. All right, what's coming up next? At this range, many attacks can connect if you stick something out. The neutral game is very important. Absorbs the attack and fires back. Fires off the Shinku Hadouken. What'll happen here? Heading into the end game now. It's getting tense. Doing some quick planning? They are absolutely wailing on each other in the middle of the stage. So little life left. There's a wall splash. They can't do anything now. Players KO! Player 1 is one win away from winning this fight. Can they hang on?
Round 4. Fight.
Clean parry. Decides to meet them in the air. Goes for the throw. Hits them with the counter throw. Hits them with a stop and block. Uses the gauge for a super art. Yo, are they actually dead? And it's just enough. Solid read on the bars. No hype man needed. This is the final round.
Final round. Fight.
The last round. It's now or never. They quickly get back into the corner of the stage. Chases them into the corner and will now look to do some damage. Player 2 needs to wait this out. Oh my, the throw tech. Blast that off. Player 2 is in throw is denied. What a read. Close range projectile. Fires a blast. A jump in. Connects with the throw. Okay, there's a burnout. Player 1 can't use any drive moves. Got a big hit time to bust this out. Perfect damage calculation, no doubt about it. They are done. Player 1 has got to be feeling good getting the win out of that absolute carnage.
Round 1.
It's not over yet. Best believe it's time for that run back. Blocks the low kick. Dashes forward. Pokes with a medium kick. Good job blocking the jump in. They're showing us just how patient they can be. Blocking a jump in attack means you're at a disadvantage, so they should be looking to anti-air instead. Shoots off a fireball up close. At this range, many attacks can connect if you stick something out. The neutral game is very important here. Gets the jump in. Life lead opens up. Player 2 opts for the throw to close it out. Player 2 is off to a good start and wins the first round. They'll want to keep dictating the pace of this match.
Round 2. Fight.
The jump in catches them. No good up high. Oh! They can open up this round big by converting this punish counter. All right, what's coming up next? This is the range where things get messy. Can they utilize their reach or bait each other out? Player 2 creates a good corner opportunity. In a dire situation, they can't afford any mistakes. Quick breather. Sandblast! KO! Player 2 is feeling it. Match point.
Round 3. Fight.
Awesome! Who's going to start things off? Holds out with the block. Can't tech the throw. Closes the gap for the grab. Ooh, lands a rising uppercut. Brings out the super art. How is this going to work out for them? Level 3 super! Spending that meter like it's nobody's business. Oh wow, look at the damage that did. Fantastic work with that combo. Were they baiting them into that? KO! That's what happens when you capitalize on all of your chances.